Alrighty, everyone. Welcome. We are going to get started. We are thrilled to be spending this time with you today. I'm going to kick us off with saying a huge congratulations. We are really looking forward to celebrating all your incredible accomplishments today. I want to let everyone know that this session will be recorded and the link will be posted on the College of Arts and Sciences YouTube channel. So anyone unable to attend today can still view this recognition ceremony after it wraps up. Welcome. The College of Arts and Sciences is so proud to recognize your incredible accomplishments today. We are honored to have you and your supporters joining us. We'd also like to extend a special welcome to faculty and family members joining us this afternoon. I am Michelle Futo, a two-time Florida State alumna who had such a fantastic Seminole experience. I never left. I received my undergraduate degree in English education and my master's degree in instructional design. I'm now the Assistant Director of Mock Interviews and Employer Development at the Florida State University Career Center, and it is truly an honor to be your host for this exciting and momentous occasion. To begin this wonderful celebration, please welcome the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Sam Huckabee.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Good afternoon, everybody. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this event to help celebrate graduation. It's great to see everyone, and I'm honored to have a chance to say a few words. Following up on something Michelle just said, I'd like to extend a special warm welcome to family members and friends who have joined us. Graduation is a festive time marked by a traditional ceremony and community engagement. We would, of course, prefer to be seeing all of you face to face in that traditional way. Instead, and in the spirit of these times, we have gathered to share a virtual stage. The awarding of your degree presents opportunities to look forward at what lies ahead and backward to reflect and cast light on your accomplishments. I hope you take with you many lasting positive memories of your time at FSU. Growth as scholars and appreciation for learning are hallmarks, as are friendships and professional connections that will last and stand the test of time. But of course, this year there is more to reflect on. The pandemic of 2020 has affected every corner of our lives, complicating even the simplest of activities. And as everyone knows, earning a degree is not a simple activity. To reach this point, you had to endure an endgame unlike any we've seen. The last 4 months of disruption pushed us away from comfort zones and required you to swiftly and efficiently adapt. That you have done so is a credit to your commitment and stamina. Looking forward, as you pursue your personal and professional goals, I urge you to stay in touch and fuse bonds with your home department, the College of Arts and Sciences, and FSU. We are here today to help you celebrate your graduation from this great institution. You are about to join a family of Arts and Sciences alumni numbering 100,000 and an FSU alumni base of over 350,000. Work hard, prosper, treat others with respect, and always remember your loved ones. I wish you the greatest of successes. To all of this summer's graduates, it is with great pride and admiration that I say, congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean Huckabee. Since we are all not together today at the Civic Center, we would love for everyone to reflect on your seminal experience and relish in the memories you made when we were able to be together on campus over the last few years. I'm going to share a few experiences and seminal traditions. Please raise your hand or raise the roof and wave if you've participated in any of these exciting events or share in some of these similar memories. Who sat in the student section and cheered on Seminole athletics? Heck yes, absolutely. Who thought that HCB stood for huge classroom building? And who just learned right now that it actually does not stand for that? Raise your hand if you were thrown into the Westcott Fountain on your birthday. Every year. Who was involved with Greek life or an RSO on campus? Raise the roof and show that organization some love. Who spent all of their flex bucks at Starbucks your first semester? Definitely me. Raise the roof if you attended powwow or another great homecoming event. Who stays in touch with their freshman year roommate? Who spent all night in Club Stroh's studying until you forgot what day it was or what it looked like outside? Raise your hand if you studied abroad as an international. We have so many Knoll puns. I love it. And lastly, who is excited to be a member of the alumni class of 2020? All of you should be so proudly raising your hands. I love it. Yes, Grace, snaps for you. Well, congratulations, class of 2020. We know this year didn't end the way we all thought it would, but we are so glad to have this time together today because you deserve all the celebrations. It is now my honor to introduce FSU alum and the new FSU Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Joe O'Shea.
Great, thank you so much, Michelle, and welcome to everybody. First, I wanted to add my warmest congratulations to each of you and my sense of disappointment that we couldn't be with you in person today. I'm so glad to see many of your family members with us today, and I share in their pride. We couldn't be more proud of each of you for reaching this important milestone in your lives. Like Dean Huckabee said, I know how much work you had to do to get to this point, and I'm grateful that you chose to share these formative years with FSU, to learn, to grow, to explore with the Florida State community. And when you look back at your time at FSU, I hope that you look back with a sense of family and community here, that you feel connected to the campus and with each other, and you feel like you're a community of people still learning and moving forward together. I know graduation and moving on is an exciting time, but I know it can also be a bit scary, and especially now with so much unknown in the world, wondering what is next. But you're going to make a difference in this world. I hope that you take comfort in the community you will have at FSU to support you, and that you feel empowered by your Florida State education for yourself and for the world. The world needs more people with an FSU education, particularly those with the rigor that an FSU College of Arts and Sciences education provides. And I know sometimes it's hard to see the changes that you have undergone during your time in college. It's more than the X and the Y courses or the E series or major course requirements you all had to do. Your FSU education has cultivated your power in so many ways to communicate clearly and across differences, to think critically and creatively, to be resilient in the face of setbacks, and to be kind, to be thoughtful, empathetic, and generous members of your community. At the virtual graduation ceremony tomorrow, I think you'll be moved by the words of Coach Leonard Hamilton, your speaker at the ceremony. Having heard his remarks and seen them, he will speak powerfully about the challenges we are facing in the world, and ask each of you to be part of the solutions. And I know you will be. In a few weeks, you'll be sent your diploma in the mail from the university. I hope that you display it with pride. It really is such an accomplishment and something that you should all be proud of and treasure for years to come. I hope to see many of you in person and congratulate you. But as you move forward with your lives, I ask that you consider paying it back and helping the next generation of FSU students who will come after you in years to come. They will need your mentorship, guidance, and support from our alumni. Congratulations again. Go forward and do wonderful things, stay healthy, and keep a warm place in your heart for FSU. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe. I'd like to speak for a few moments on how the FSU Career Center can continue to be of service to you as you take your new steps as alumni. But side note, who is shook that I keep saying alumni to you guys? That is so exciting. On behalf of the Career Center, I'd again like to congratulate you on your graduation. I know that I am not alone in feeling inspired by your continued resilience and perseverance during these difficult and very unique times. We do wish that we could all be celebrating today as one FSU family. As we are all currently experiencing, i.e. virtual graduation, our new virtual world poses unique opportunities for professional growth. You and your families may be wondering about what's next for you career-wise, after graduation, potentially thinking about graduate or professional school, and we want you to stay in touch with the Career Center so we can help connect you with employers seeking FSU graduates. Earlier this spring, we converted all of our Career Center resources to a virtual platform so you can access all of our resources, even as our newest class of alumni. To find all of our career-related resources, just Google FSU Career Center virtual resources to see an entire list of everything we can help support you with. If you need help exploring your career path, setting up your LinkedIn profile, interviewing over Zoom, applying to graduate school, or updating your resume, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you usher yourself into the next step of your professional journey. On behalf of the entire FSU Career Center team, congratulations on your accomplishments. And speaking of your accomplishments, we'd now like to recognize each and every one of you and commemorate your unique seminal experience. If you identify with one of the student groups that I share, please stand up and take a bow. We'd love to recognize all the students graduating with honors. We'd love to recognize all of our first generation students. Do we have any unconquered scholars graduating today? Congratulations. What about any of our student veterans? Do we have undergraduate researchers or Garnet and Gold Scholar Society members? Take a bow. Any Greek Life members or RSO members and on-campus leaders? Take a bow. Our student athletes, congratulations. Anybody who was an on-campus employee, stand up and take that bow. And of course, everyone who is a loving member of the Seminole community, stand up and proudly take that bow. Congratulations again, graduates. I know that we all feel Florida State is family, and family means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So we'd like to invite those who supported you throughout your Florida State University journey to be recognized with a round of applause. We would not be here today without all of our wonderful support systems. Look at that squad! I love. Now, we do know a lot of you were disappointed that you weren't going to hear your names read during the ceremony. So, we have a surprise for you. Through a collaboration with the college's faculty members, we have created a video that recognizes each of our summer 2020 graduates by name. We also created a digital program that includes the name of each College of Arts and Sciences graduate that will be available for download. The videos go live tomorrow morning, and you can access them at commencement.fsu.edu. You can download the PDF program from the college's website tomorrow morning as well. To conclude this wonderful celebration, we welcome FSU Alumni Association board member and class of 1990 grad, Scott Wiegand.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Thank you all so much for letting me speak with you today. It's a great honor for me to be able to join each of you and your families to recognize this achievement. I graduated from FSU in 1990. Back then, the music school was part of the College of Arts and Sciences, and so I have a Bachelor of Arts in music. And I also minored in a program called Law and Society, which at the time was the closest thing to pre-law that Florida State offered. And today I am proud to serve as the chair-elect of the FSU Alumni Association National Board of Directors. I'm going to share a bit of my professional journey with you. When I started at Florida State, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my music degree. I loved studying music, and I was fortunate to earn a scholarship that covered most of my tuition. But by the end of my sophomore year, I'm going to guess many of you will identify with this, I'd started to realize that a career in music wasn't really what I wanted. I looked at my career choices. I could be a starving artist, a music professor, a band director, but none of those things seemed exciting to me. And that's when I started to take classes in the Law and Society program. So after I graduated from FSU, I went to law school, and I'm now a lawyer. For the past 20 years, I've lived in Las Vegas, working in the casino gaming industry. I specialize in corporate transactions like mergers and acquisitions and public offerings. And more recently, with the expansion of sports gambling in the United States, I've spent quite a bit of time representing casino companies on sports betting transactions. Well, if that sounds like quite a departure from studying music at Florida State, it is. But I share that with you because, like me, your time, whether you know it or not, your time at Florida State has given you skills that perhaps you don't yet recognize. How could studying music possibly benefit my career as a corporate lawyer? Well, from my music studies, I developed the self-discipline to practice. I learned how important it is to be prepared. As a musician, you cannot fake your way through a performance. You have to put in the work. If you haven't practiced, everyone who's listening knows you haven't prepared. And those skills have been essential in my legal career. I'm confident in my abilities because I know how to prepare. And I learned that from my music professors at Florida State. Well, it may be surprising, but my story is not all that unusual. In fact, most people have professional careers that are unrelated to their college major. Don't be nervous about that. You should stay alert for opportunities as they arise, and don't be afraid to pursue them just because they may be in an area you haven't studied yet. Florida State has given you the skills to learn new things. Don't be timid. When an opportunity arises, go for it. One of my favorite places when I was a student was the practice room area in the music school. I would wander the hallways and listen, and I just loved all the different sounds that were coming out of those rooms. There were opera singers and jazz musicians and pianists and classical guitar players. It was just an incredibly wonderful environment for me. And the first time I returned to campus after joining the Alumni Association board in 2015, I went back to those practice rooms. Nothing had changed. It is such a unique environment, and I had not experienced anything like it since I graduated in 1990. And I realized how much I missed it. So now I invite you to think about the one thing that you'll miss most after you graduate. Maybe it's your professors, maybe student government, marching chiefs, your sorority, your fraternity. Maybe it's the Westcott Fountain. Whatever it is, you don't have to leave it behind forever. The Alumni Association is here to help you stay connected. Staying connected should be a priority for you. Staying connected matters. Find the Seminole Club nearest you and get involved. By being part of your local Seminole Club, you can celebrate the past, you can enjoy your present and impact the future, all while building new relationships within our Seminole family. This next bit is very, very important. If you're looking for a new professional opportunity, you've heard from Michelle about the Career Center, well, hear from me about the Florida State Alumni Network. Find alumni in the area you want to pursue and network. Most alumni that I know are happy to help recent graduates make connections and pursue their professional ambitions. I presented to the College of Arts and Sciences in the spring ceremony as well, and in the last couple of months, I've had several students reach out and ask me for advice or connections or my thoughts on their next steps. I'm more than happy to do that, and I think you'll find most alumni are as well. So this is the good part. I hope you have your glass because we're going to grab them and we're going to raise them together. And today, on behalf of the Florida State Alumni Association and the 358,000 graduates you're joining today, I want to welcome you to the FSU alumni family. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Scott. I will never miss an opportunity to toast. It has been so much fun spending all this wonderful time with you today. I see you, Kendra, and your amazing fam and that cute fur baby. Yes! It has been so enjoyable seeing everyone celebrate with your close family members and friends, rocking that regalia. And I want to say again, a sincere congratulations to the class of 2020. It's been an honor, and I've loved recognizing all your accomplishments. So please join me in one last Go Noles, and then as we play the hymn to the Garnet and Gold, you take a walk across that stage. Okay, guys, you deserve it. Whether that's your living room, your bedroom, or your patio, you proudly walk. So join me in a Go Noles and then celebrate how you feel. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go Noles! Congratulations.